Rejected! 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 He's heating up! He's heating up! Baby burn! He's on fire! Let's reach! Whoa, baby! Pow pow puppy chow from downtown! See ya! Wing it! You just sliced her head right off!
Just making the crowd go.
Fly like an eagle! Bam! Tang tang boomerang! Whoop! There it is! Loud noises! Oh, slam! Should have had your vitamins. Oh, like gravy on a biscuit. Can't touch this. Talk to the hand. You can do it! Boom shakalaka!
Who's next? I'm next. Hollywood.
Stunts. You? I got people for that. Poser.
Welcome to World War Z, the third-person shooter based on the hit Paramount film, pitting you and your friends against countless hordes of zombies. I'm Oliver, creative director at Saber Interactive, here to give you a gameplay overview of our co-op campaign mode, in which you'll fight through a series of intense episodes set in striking locations from across the world. Each episode has its own overarching story, divided into 3 chapters made up of more focused objectives. Whether boarding a hijacked train, escaping by sea, or delving into an underground facility, you'll be facing masses of undead. This means when your squad first jumps into a chapter, you're going to want to stay as quiet as possible. Noise attracts zombies, and the game will spawn far more for your team to deal with if you run in guns blazing. World War Z's AI director is constantly adapting to how you play through each chapter. If your squad seems to be progressing a bit too easily, don't be surprised if you run into a colossal horde just around the corner. On the other hand, if your team is preparing to face a horde event with low health and resources, the AI may swing things for you with an extra defensive auto-turret or mortar. Knowing when it's best to run and gun, hold defensive choke points, or just sprint like crazy can be the difference between life and death. Between gunning down the undead, you'll also want to keep an eye out for hidden loot. You may find the occasional health kit or ammunition box in your path, but some of the best catches require leaving the beaten track. special zombies shake things up even further, forcing a change of tactics at a moment's notice. Gas bags will charge your squad, and anything but precise headshots trigger a nasty cloud of toxic gas. Screamers will cause more and more hordes to assault your team until you take them out. Easier said than done when you factor in the other special zombies that may be laying in wait. Depending on your prowess upon completing each chapter, you'll be rewarded with new perks for your chosen class and points towards upgrades for each weapon. As you and your squad unlock more, you'll be able to take on higher difficulties, meaning even greater rewards.
You know, we never talked about it while we still wore the colors. All this time out in the freak show when shit like this didn't matter anymore. When we wrote out a farewell without Sarah, I knew that we were leaving everything behind.
What did you do?
Everything that mattered was gone.
Folks here in a lot of pain, Deke. You find his stash. You bring it to me. To me, Deke. You do that, we'll see what we can do for you.
Deke, bro.
And I know what kind of man he is. What he's done. He done any worse than you? Ricky? How about me?
You're afraid to be here. You're afraid to be a part of something. We need you here, and that scares the hell out of you. We have to look out for each other. It's all we got.
You could have saved a few lives.
There was no hope, there was no time, there was no room, okay? We'd already turned on each other by the time the hordes arrived.
Hope you're right about your old lady, Deke. Gotta ask you something. What does it matter if everyone else is dead?
Oh, what's this? Your little coloring book?
Give me that.
Hello?
You're alive? Hey, over here. You want me to do that? To paint this whole town back to life. I leave now, that darkness will just come back here. I can't let that happen.
Unleashed, Bandai Namco's first MMORPG for Xbox One. Players enter a world thrown into chaos when an evil sorcerer attacks the peaceful city of Tolarian during the Festival of Telios. Narrowly escaping with their lives, players vow to hunt down the perpetrators of this heinous crime and bring them to justice. Set in the world of Lumios, Bless Unleashed developers Round 8 Studio utilizes Unreal Engine 4 to create a huge, stunning game world for Xbox One. Bless Unleashed is further optimized for Xbox One X, so gamers can experience this online multiplayer action RPG in Ultra HD. Players can create a character from one of 5 classic fantasy classes and explore the massive lands of Lumios, defeating titanic monsters and uncovering ancient secrets. Bless Unleashed's rewarding combo system allows players to expand on attacks as their characters level up, naturally training would-be adventurers in advanced combat styles as they progress through the game's epic fantasy storyline. Unlike many other games, character health does not regenerate over time in Bless Unleashed. To prevail over mighty foes, players must deftly dodge enemy attacks and strategically position themselves to make full use of deadly combos while avoiding damage. As players advance through the game, they gain access to blessings, special powers that can turn the tide of battle. Blessings expand upon standard combat combos, allowing a character to perform devastating attacks or increase the chance of survival in the most difficult combat encounters. This edge is critical for taking on more advanced challenges, like field bosses and dungeons. Field bosses are Bless Unleashed's open-world encounters set against incredibly powerful foes. Challenge one of these dangerous entities at great risk. Overcoming them will require a strong, well-equipped party. Dungeons in Bless Unleashed are truly dangerous and will require a skilled party to survive. Some dungeons can be beaten with 2 experienced players, while others can only be completed with a full party of 5. Together, players dive deep into uncharted peril and face unknown foes. Victory promises the greatest rewards. Defeat promises death. The world of Bless Unleashed evolves as a live service with ongoing content updates, new events, and new features. The adventure will continue to grow as players challenge the gods, survive against all odds, and make them pray.
Whoever's in there, stay back!
Tessa!
Please, Mr. Dante! You can't leave me!
That's what this photo is from.
You know how strong I am, right?
Where are you going?
What? Well, we aren't done investigating.
How did you get in?
Got it. I'll head over. What is this place?
I is another.
Why are you?
In other news.
And you...
So? That doesn't prove anything.
The left eye socket is vacant.
Of course not.
Seeing that curtain made me think about it.
The usual. Are you finished?
Do you understand the gravity of this situation?
Komrocho. No better place for a night out. The whole town's run by the toughest Yakuza family out there. And the deeper you dig, the more interesting things get. Over 3 months, 3 Kansai Yakuza have turned up dead. That's not the only thing, though. All 3 of them were missing their eyes.
We find the defendant, Kyohei Hamura, innocent.
Hamura definitely didn't kill Kume. But he had to have been involved. The real killer is still out there. I've given him a name. The Mole.
The cops already did their whole song and dance searching for the mole.
If anyone's gonna know about the Mole, it's Hamura.
Get this fucker back to the office!
Hey, you wanna try helping out?
Sure thing.
Think this is some kind of Yakuza pissing contest, do ya? Come on! The Mole is way bigger than you know.
I'll do whatever it takes to bring Hamura and the Mole down.
Hey everyone, it's Chris from the Chaosblades team. Today, we're going to talk about Alessa, the Wood Elf Way Watcher. Alessa made a name for herself as a scout in Magnus's army, known for her excellent mobility and prowess in ranged combat. She's a fearsome hunter, and by the time you realize she's tracking you, it'll be too late. Alessa's main specialization is her mastery of the bow. She recharges her energy gorge with basic attacks, and consumes this to use even more powerful skills. She has a wide variety of abilities, all of which deal damage over time. She can inflict significant physical damage to large groups of monsters, and slowly sap their strength with poisons. She can even call for aid from allies, such as the Dryads, to help her in combat. Alessa's versatility allows her to deal with all types of situations, and provides valuable support to her allies. As a ranged combatant, she's naturally more vulnerable in melee situations, but she uses her natural grace and agility to get out of sticky situations and to maintain a comfortable distance from her enemies. And if she's unlucky and finds herself surrounded, turns out Alessa has you exactly where she wants you. Alessa excels at sowing confusion among the enemy ranks. She can slow, block, and poison enemies, leaving them vulnerable, and making it easier for allies to deal the finishing blow. Alessa's god skills exemplify her unique gameplay. She can pin down an entire enemy horde, and summon a small army of Dryads to support her in combat. When Alessa unleashes her bloodlust, it rains arrows, resulting in substantial damage to whole swaths of enemies. That's it for the gameplay video on the Wood Elf Way Watcher, Alessa. Please follow the game on social media for more details and gameplay videos, and I'll see you next time.
Do you ever consider it?
If I ever think about what we left behind?
I mean, we've been here for what, going on 8 months now. That's quite the stint, especially when home is more than 1,000,000 miles away.
Absolutely. Hold up, Orson. I seem to have a situation here. Orson?
Shanghai is 11 hours, 15 minutes.
Told you we should have taken the faster flight.
I think the board prefers you wear a more conventional suit to these company meetings.
You can't outrun your past.
Friday, tell me I didn't just imagine that.
Negative, sir. Sir, incoming!
A little late, don't you think? Friday, suit up, now!
All systems online.
Time for the hero thing.
Sir, hostiles inbound, 10 o'clock.
So much for a hero's welcome.
On your right.
Any idea who we're up against?
You've made your share of enemies, sir. I'll need more time. Above you.
That's how it's done.
Threat neutralized.
Good. I have a plane to catch.
There we go. Looking good, Sam. Sam, give me a systems diagnostic. I need to know what is going on. I need the crew.
I know you're all afraid of what is happening. To the station. To us.
Captain.
And quite right, too.
Oh my god.
And I just want you to know. Whatever happens next.
Sam?
Sorry.
It's time. You have to take us there.